Who does not love a good stir fry? And I have an absolute little gem for you today. It is an orange and 5-spice sticky stir fry chicken. It is absolutely gorgeous to make and it's really quick to prepare as well. So to start it off, I have some chicken thighs that are boned and skinned and basically chopped into nice little bite-sized pieces. I'm using chicken thigh because I actually think the meat has a much better flavor than if you use chicken breast. By all means, if you have chicken breast, use it here. To our chicken thighs, we're going in there with a little pinch, or I would say about a teaspoon of 5-spice powder. And this has all sorts of wonderful flavors, star anise and really vibrant aromatics in there as well. So, little teaspoon of the 5-spice powder. Now we need to talk even more aromatic flavors. So I have some ginger, I have some garlic, and I have some chili. And in my mind, these are the holy trinity of Asian cookery. So with the ginger, I'm just gonna use a little microplane grater and get a nice fine slice on these. So I've got a nice hefty bit of ginger going in there. We've got a good amount. Just make sure you scrape off and get all of that extra bits in there as well. And now we're gonna do exactly the same with some garlic. I do believe that anytime you add garlic, ginger and chili to a good recipe like this, you are in business. It's just an instant hit and a flare of flavor. So just with your chili, you want a nice fine slice on it. So this is a fairly spicy chili and I do want the good kick of spice in here, so I'm not afraid of using the whole chili in here with the seeds. So give them a nice fine chop. Right, chili, ginger, garlic, we've got it all going on. This all goes straight in with our chicken thighs and make sure you scrape up every last bit so nothing gets wasted. And to this, just for some extra flavor, I'm going in there with some sesame oil. It gives you that lovely nutty taste, about a teaspoon's amount here. Grab up a spoon and then just give this all a good toss through. You could stick this in the fridge and allow it to marinate if you have the time, but to be perfectly honest, you can get it straight in the pan and get it cooking. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, but before I do that, we need to make up our sauce. And this is the sauce that's gonna coat through the chicken and our veggies in this dish. For our sauce, we're gonna start off with an orange. So, juice of half an orange going straight into the bowl. And there's really great sweet sticky flavor that you get from orange juice, adding it into a sauce like this. Okay, we've got all the juice going on. I'll suck on that one later. And now we need to go in there with some more flavor. We've got 3 tablespoons of honey. So 1, 2, and 3. We've got 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. Get that straight in there. So that's 1 and 2. And then we've got 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. So 1 tablespoon. That's about that. To give it even more kind of sticky, sweet flavor to echo what's going on in the orange, I have some dark brown sugar and I'm just going in with a heaped teaspoon of that in there as well. Give it all a good mix up. I was nearly going to mix it with my spoon. Give it all a good mix up and just give it a little smell. I mean, the smell of that, you've got the contrast between the acidity of the rice vinegar, you get the sweetness of the honey, you've got the little bit of brown sugar, and then that salty element from the soy sauce. This is your sauce, this is good to go, and now we need to get frying. Once that wok is hot and smoking, get some sunflower oil in there. Any neutral flavored oil will do here, vegetable oil as well. You want to be a little bit generous with the oil because you want it to fry off your chicken and get really good color. You can see it is smoking hot. Do not be afraid of your wok being this hot. You need to get it to this temperature in order to get really nice color on your chicken. Chicken now goes in. And that's the sizzle we're after. It is sizzling time and it smells incredible. One thing I notice when people are cooking at home in a wok is that they tend to stir the chicken around or the meat around too quickly. And what happens is when the chicken goes in there, the temperature drops and you don't get that really nice stir fry and that golden color. So stick with it. Don't be tempted to move it. Leave it in the one position and then get in there and stir it around. Chicken's had a really nice bit of cooking time and it's colored up beautifully. So get it straight transferred out onto a plate. And we're gonna get the wok straight back on the heat. Add a tiny touch more oil, only just a little drizzle. And while it's still hot like this, we're going straight in there with all our wonderful veggies, our red onion, our carrot, our sugar snap peas, and our lovely broccoli. Okay. Get them stir fried and you want them to be just a little bit tender before we're gonna add the chicken back in and get our sauce going on. Okay, veggies are looking nice and tender. Straight back in there with our chicken. That goes in. Give it a good toss through. Make sure they're nice and evenly coated in with all those great veggies. And now, to bring this all together and to really talk about the flavor injection, we've got this big, beautiful bowl of our orange sauce. So get that straight in there. And you want to bring this to a nice cooking temperature that starts to bubble down that sauce. You've got a little bit of sugar in there, which will help kind of caramelize the sauce, but you're looking for a nice thickness to the sauce, and then it's ready to serve. We are in business. My sauce has come together really nicely. I'm gonna stick off that heat and we're gonna serve this beautiful stir fry up with some boiled rice. So I just have some basmati rice here. Just serve this straight into your bowl. And alongside it, we have a really nice, generous portion of this wonderful 5-spice sticky orange chicken stir fry. It is absolutely divine. It's super quick to make. And the other great thing about this is it's actually quite healthy as well. So last thing to finish it off with is just some chopped peanuts over the top. This is now ready to serve. It smells so good, so I'm gonna have to dive straight in and try some. Get a little bit of that chicken up and the rice. That is what it is all about. You've got that stickiness wrapping around the chicken and the veggies. You've got that 5-spice powder, which is lovely and aromatic. This is a simple stir fry that anyone can make. And if you want the recipe, you can check it out in the box below over on my website. Make sure to like and share this video. Leave us a comment letting me know if you're gonna try this. Of course, follow me on all my social media. And until then, my friends, I will see you soon. Enjoy. It's super quick to make, and of course, it's actually quite a little... And that's Max popping his ball.